Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, your girl Baz B, and of course this is Baz B TV. And today, back in our throwback review, we are doing Love and Hip Hop New York Season 2, Episode 1. So I didn't review Love and Hip Hop Season 1 reunion because the shit was actually kind of boring. It was really boring. The only thing that was very interesting about it was the fact that Olivia and Emily was slick beefing on stage because of the fact that Olivia got called out for saying that she dates that man and she really didn't. And she decided that she wanted to throw in Emily's face that your man didn't even show up to the show. Girl, we knew Fab wasn't coming to this damn show. But what we do know is that your man, that you thought was your man, came on the show to clear the fact up that he was not your man. Ladies, please, we got to learn from Danny Lay. We need to get titles before we start claiming these niggas out here. Period. But I digress. Let's go on with the show. So in season 2, episode 1, it's called Still Pretty. And it opens up with Chrissy and Jim Jones going to the Diamond District because somehow conveniently Jim Jones lost his engagement ring that Chrissy proposed to him with. Wow, Jim, how thoughtful of you to lose that. So while they're down there, the jeweler brought out the stone that Chrissy had picked out for her own engagement ring that she was hoping was going to made Jim Jones want to go ahead and get, so that they would put in the perspective that yes, he do want to marry her. But unfortunately, Jim Jones was nowhere even interested. Chrissy, take that as a clue. Take it as a clue. But you know, what do we do if we can't get what we want? We just get something else. And so she ended up with a nice pair of diamond earrings. I guess it worked out for her. Emily goes on and have a sit down with her daughter. That daughter is not the child of Fabulous. It's from a previous relationship. And she just pretty much let the child know that they were going to be moving out of the home with Fabulous into their own place because she needed to basically figure out where this relationship is going. And I was like, okay, the daughter do seem like she's old enough to understand what's going on, but the daughter also did not seem very interested about what they had going on. The daughter probably feels the same way the rest of America feels. Like, Mom, Fabulous is a nice guy. Fabulous is a good looking guy. But you can do better with somebody who actually wants to show you off to the world, who wants to let it be known that you are theirs. But you know, whatever makes her happy. Rich goes over to Olivia's house. Olivia done got her a new place because you know, new money, new job. Yeah, baby, I can get out my parents' crib. Olivia said she been living with her parents for 2 years. Now she can get her own place. Girl, I know how you feel. But I'm trying to figure out where's all the money that you had from G Unit and all these Clyde Davis. You know, they were throwing out names at the reunion. Sign to this label, sign to that label. Didn't matter. She was still in the same situation with Samaya, so she wasn't living in the damn attic. Maybe she was in the basement. But Rich is tired of spending out all his money and not getting none in return. So he comes to Olivia with the idea that they need to go ahead and sign to a major label. Olivia says she is fine with that, but she's not taking nothing less than $500,000 signing on. And Rich unfortunately had to break it down to her and let her know, Olivia, you is not that girl. Record labels were not giving that out at this time. Record labels wanted you to come full-fledged. Like, you had to have so many subscribers, so many followers. You know, your song that you had dropped had to be like already playing on the radio, charting and stuff like that. Like, they want a pre-made artist when they sign them on, basically, nowadays, instead of building them up like they used to. And that was just a hard pill for Olivia to swallow. So we also get to meet Yandy this season. Yandy is Jim Jones' manager. And just in case you're not excited about the fact that she's Jim Jones' manager, she also has managed for Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes. You know, a few bigger names. And she also the friend of Chrissy. So on their way to one of Jim Jones' concerts, she lets Chrissy know that, you know, I'm a woman of many ideas and sources. So I'm having me a jury launch and I would want you and the girls to go ahead and come out. And that's when she mentioned Cambella's name. And she was like, you know, it's very funny that you and Cambella have never met each other because Cambella is Joelle's baby mother. and they're both in the same group. And Chrissy was like, no, but I would like to meet her. Samaya comes on the scene and she's like, moving out here to New York was harder than she thought it would be. But today they was meeting her and Maurice. Yes, he's still around. Is gonna go meet with her investor. And the investor wants to know, where is the money? Where is my return? But Maurice wants to talk about the fact that he wants to put Samaya name on this liquor. I can't remember if it was tequila or vodka. I don't think it really matters because I really don't think it ever came out. And he wants him to bag money into that. And the investor's like, no, I want to know where the music at, and I want to know when I can expect a return on my money. So Samaya had to jump in because at this point Maurice is fumbling the bag and lets the investor know that, don't worry, I have a showcase coming up. And I have more music to show at the showcase, and I just want you to, put money into it. So that piqued the investors' conscience. Was like, okay, yeah, I'll put some more money into it, and I like to see this showcase. So she gets that bag, but unfortunately for Samaya, she was lying through her teeth, and now she has to come up with a whole showcase that she ain't even ready for. Next came up was Emily and Samaya. They was at the liquor store. Emily is shopping for some stuff for her housewarming that she's going to have. And she let Samaya know, like, hey, girl, I would let you come to the housewarming party, but you don't know how to act with the rest of the girls. And if y'all get into it, and they're going to come at me because I invited you, so it makes it my fault, so you're just not invited. Samaya really don't take it for nothing. She was like, that's fine. I'm just happy you went fabulous. You moving on from that situation. But she does let Emily know about the showcase coming up. And she asks that Emily dresses her for her showcase. And Emily's like, yeah, that's fine. But I want you to take my ideas because, you really not receptive to other people's ideas. And case in point, Emily says she's just tacky and she needs to just listen to her. Yandy and Cambella meets up. Remember, I told you Cambella is Joel's baby mother. It's to his youngest child at this point. Because I want to say now they probably got like 2 kids together. But at this point, it was just one. It was the youngest one. And while she was with Cambella, she lets her know about the jewelry lines that she's having. And how she wants her to meet the rest of the girls. Because, she just finds it so funny that her and Chrissy haven't met and the 2 men is in the same group with each other. Mama Jones is back this season. She meets up with a producer and she's going to write a diss track for Chrissy called Psychotic Bitch. Because that's what Chrissy called her last season. So she makes a little song, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that's a little bop, for real. So they have made a little video and everything while she in the studio recording the song, and he puts it out on the internet on World Star Hip Hop, which, when Jim Jones got home off the road, unfortunately he had to deal with, because of the fact somebody called Chrissy to let her know that the thing had went viral on World Star Hip Hop. And Chrissy was mad as hell. And I can imagine because the thing was really catchy too. So it sucks to know that your future mother-in-law really, really don't care for you that much that she needed this record for you. So Yandy has her jury launch. All the girls come out. Emily, Chrissy, and Olivia, of course, comes together. And, Chrissy is just happy that the 2 have squashed their beef with each other, which I mean, yeah, y'all might as well, okay, because at the end of the day, y'all both look this silly for dealing with 2 dudes that really don't really want to deal with neither one of y'all. But as soon as Cambella walks in the door, you know how them cackling crew gets to doing. Just like they did Samaya, y'all started judging Cambella straight off the back off her outfit. And it was cute, I guess the shorts were a little too short. But, Kim, I'm a little extra like that too. So I probably would have came in there strutting in my little outfit too. I don't care. So Cambella sits down with the girls, introduces herself. And Emily starts talking about, she dates Fab and they have a 3-year-old child together and blah, blah. So Cambella's sitting there with the, ooh, shit. It's because her and Fabulous used to mess around 3 years ago. So there's a little overlapping in time. So she was happy when Yandy was calling her name to come over to talk to her about something else because she was like, ooh, it's getting a little awkward. So she tells Yandy, hey, so confession hour. Me and Emily was messing with Fabulous around the same time. And she believes that she needs to go ahead and tell Emily because she's going to be hanging out with these girls. Okay. Yeah. All right. And the end of the episode ends up with them all being at Emily's house for the housewarming party, and Cambella deciding when is the right time for her to go ahead and drop the beans. Like, hey girl, I'm so glad that you and Fabulous is you moving on from that situation because he done been in these draws. Alright guys, I hope you like the video. If you're feeling it, like it. If you're feeling me, subscribe. And if you care, go ahead and share the video. And until next time, bye.